First of all, there's a lot of anxiety going on in the room, right? So we can talk about that. Here's the thing. We got into a congressional race, right? 31 counties long. Everything from Boone County all the way down to Chico County with Eudora, Arkansas. That's a huge undertaking. When we first jumped into the race last year, they told us it was the most Republican district in the country. I disagree. And I think as the numbers come out tonight, you're going to see exactly what we know. Arkansas as a whole, not just the 1st Congressional District, but Arkansas as a whole, we just don't vote. That's the big deal, right? So when we sit back and we look at everything that we've done, from taking trips down to Mexico at the border and spending nights with Border Patrol agents and migrants and asylum seekers, to going up to Harrison, Arkansas, and for those of y'all that can't tell, I look how I look, right? So Harrison, Arkansas is supposed to be this big challenge, but I'm going to tell you something. There's good people all around Arkansas. Everywhere you go. And I'm proud of the work that we did. And we need to go ahead and make sure that every single vote is counted. Because people showed up to the polls this election cycle like we haven't seen in a very, very long time. Though out the door, lines out the door, everywhere we turned and looked. So I'm excited. And I know how the numbers look right now, and I can feel the anxiety in the room, but I'm going to tell you something. I can talk about me, for the next 10 minutes or whatever, but I want to talk about Marcus Jones. Because I know he's in the room right now. French Hill didn't know what hit him. When Marcus Jones showed up on the scene being a retired colonel for 29 years, I already knew, being ex-Army myself as an enlisted guy, okay, maybe this guy's got something. And then I got a chance to talk to Marcus. And we got a chance to bounce ideas off of each other. Boy, if you only knew that Marcus is the right guy, this should not even be close. See, my opponent tried to make it easy for me, and I wish we could have gotten some fundraising and some national interest, because he's suing you. He's suing the American taxpayer. French Hill's a little bit smarter than that. He's not going to come right out and do these kinds of things to hand the race over to Marcus. But Colonel Jones doesn't need any help, because he puts in the work and he puts in the effort and he pounds the sand and he goes out to every single door and he goes and meets people where they are, because that is what leadership is. See, Colonel Jones embodies the exact kind of leadership that the United States Army taught me to appreciate. The United States Army taught me to look towards those leaders that lead, not just sit in the back and dole out orders. So Colonel Marcus Jones, and I don't know if you're here in the room right now, I don't know if you're nervous back in your room drinking some beer, trying to chill out, right? But I want to say to the Marcus Joneses of the world, thank you. Because the foundation that he laid, the foundation that Caitlin Draper laid in the 3rd District, the foundation that we've worked so hard for over a year now, now's the time that we're building on something. Because even when Arkansas is so red, and it feels hopeless sometimes, right? Isn't it amazing that in the 1st Congressional District, a candidate that's supposed to get beat 80-20 is sitting here polling already, with only 30% of the precincts reporting I'm already above 28%? So the foundations that Chittenden Desai laid, we continue to build on, but we still have work to do. So we sit back and we watch these numbers, and here in Arkansas, selfishly, I want to see French Hill file for unemployment tomorrow. And at the same time, I'm waiting to make history, because we've got a female president candidate that is really outperforming all expectations in North Carolina right now, if y'all aren't paying attention. And I can't wait to usher in some history, so that when I go home tonight and I kiss my daughter on the forehead, I can tell her, yes, baby, anything is possible, and you can achieve anything. And the last whisper that I'll make sure that she hears in her ear is, I don't care what the results say, because I know Colonel Marcus Jones ain't gonna let nobody tell you what you can and can't do with your body. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all being here, and while the race isn't over, let's sit back and let's see these results come in. Thank you so much.